Thank you. Here's what I tried to do today. I tried to read a little bit and tried to talk on the phone a little bit, but I have two young daughters at home. I have 5 daughters at home, and my wife, and just me in the house. Just one guy in the house. So we went to the park and played in the park and had a great time. And I had a very nice day, And now I'm here hanging out with very powerful ladies, and I am humbled by that. And I call this a great day. Here is a typical day for Samantha Power, a journalist, a lawyer, Pulitzer Prize-winning author, a Red Sox fan who happens to be 44, the youngest United States ambassador to the United Nations in history. She has breakfast with her kids, 5-year-old Declan and 2-year-old Rian, drops them off, then spends the next 18 hours solving the most intense and overwhelming problems in the world. On her desk right now, ISIS, Syria, Israel, Ukraine, and yes, Ebola. She recently returned from a fact-finding mission in West Africa at the president's personal request. Don't worry, row H over there in the center. She's all right, clear. Times are tough for the UN. During Ambassador Power's first year at Security Council, held more emergency sessions than it had in the entire 10 years prior. But she's up to the challenge. Ladies and gentlemen, Glamour Women of the Year, Ambassador Samantha Power.
Thank you, Glamour. Thank you, Cindy. I think if Cindy were fighting the bad guys, there wouldn't be so many out there. Everything she touches turns to gold, and I'm so grateful that she and Glamour thought of me here this evening. Thanks above all to my remarkable mother and father who are here, who not only made everything seem possible, but made everything possible. I just wouldn't be anywhere without you. Congrats, of course, to the amazing women who are being honored tonight. I'm truly humbled to be among you. I think what unites the other honorees is just a profound commitment to human dignity, and it's a beautiful thing to sit back and have a night off and be totally inspired by what is being shared. I must say, though, that when I labored for 6 or 7 years on a long, dark book about genocide, it wasn't entirely obvious to me that that would lead eventually to me being introduced by Bruce Willis. Just for the record. Things happen. But I'm truly pleased to have the chance, particularly to speak to the young women in the cheap seats. You're amazing, and my main message to you is no matter how together and confident the women are that you're getting to see up here, the way they seem, that they seem so confident and so together, one of my favorite expressions is, don't ever compare your insides to their outsides. If you actually, even tonight, saw what was going on inside, you'd feel much better about your doubts and your fears. And part of life is just learning not even to slay them, but just to manage those doubts. So don't compare your insides to other people's outside. If you could actually look inside, you'd see you'd have a lot of company, and you just got to get past that. And the one surefire way notwithstanding your fears, to feel good and to feel strong is not to try to change the whole world at once, but just to commit simple acts of kindness to change your little slice of the world. So you don't have to win an Oscar or go down underwater quite that far, or run an Ebola clinic, or any of the wonderful things that amazing women are doing around the world tonight. You could just be good to someone nearby. You could speak out against an act of injustice. You could tutor. You could find food for hungry people at Thanksgiving. Just try to change your little slice of the world, and the rest will follow. And as I close, I just want to give a little example of that. 25 years ago, I was a sports intern working in Atlanta, Georgia at a sports department, taking notes on Atlanta Braves, San Diego Padres games, as one did. And I didn't know what I was going to do. I didn't know who I was. I had a lot of those questions, even more than I have now. And there was someone I worked for who challenged me, who encouraged me, who was good to me 25 years ago. And that person's name is Robin Roberts, the sportscaster at the TV station. So, Robin, look at us now. Thank you, everybody.